Yo, what up everybody, Casca King here with another video. And, I feel like I'm gonna talk about a couple things today. People always complain, yo, fat, oh, fat, get a job, get a job, you live with your mom, yeah, you get a job, you fat. And, eventually it just becomes background noise and I don't even hear it anymore. And it's just like a retarded baby crying somewhere, but you just don't care, where that baby is. And, I'm just fucking tired of hearing it. Get a job, get a job. Oh, it's so easy to get a fucking job. Ooh. And I'm here to say, it is not that fucking easy to get a goddamn job, alright? I got a bunch of shit wrong with me. My heart's all fucked up. I got scoliosis and fuck, who fucking knows what else is wrong with me? I haven't even seen the lung doctor yet. Ugh. And I have had a job before, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you about it, and how fucking horrible it was, and how I absolutely hate working, and how I never want to do it again, and it's the most soul-crushing thing ever. Alright, so gather up, motherfuckers. It's time for some motherfucking stories. So, I had just turned 18, my old man is dead, and free ride is over, and I have to move in with my mom and my grandmother. But that's a story for another time. Anyway, I'm being forced to put in job applications because I have to make some kind of money now. And I'm putting in all these applications, and I'm thinking in my head, for the love of God, do not pick my application. I don't want to work at Walmart. I don't want to work at this fucking Golden Corral. I don't want to work at this fucking McDonald's or what the fuck ever I'm putting in an application for. Half the time, I don't even know what these places do. It's like, no, I don't want to work at the 7-Eleven. In my head, I'm like, don't pick me. Don't pick me. For the love of fucking God, don't pick me. And I think I was forced to put in applications for a couple months. I want to say 2, maybe 3. Not exactly sure. But eventually, I got picked and I was called in for an interview. And the whole time I'm thinking, oh God, no. Why? Why did they pick me? I'm not qualified to do anything. I've never worked a day in my life, except for slave labor. But that's a story for another time. That's a story for another time. And I'm thinking, oh God, what place called me? It's a restaurant in a flea market that's open 2 days a week. And I'm thinking, okay, I like this place. I come here all the time, or at least I used to. And hold on, the dog is poking me right now. So I go in for the interview, and I'm thinking, okay, it's 2 days a week. It might not be too bad. But I'm also thinking, oh, please don't pick me. I don't want to flip burgers the rest of my life. So I go in for the interview, and somehow I get the job. And my first day was on a Sunday. Now, this place is open Saturday and Sunday. And I will give the name. It's the Big Top Flea Market. I love the place. I love the flea market. Food's alright, I love the place, but I absolutely hate working. Like, it's not that I hate working there, it's I would hate working anywhere. So my first day, it was Sunday. I think I worked 10 to 4 when we shut down, and then I had to do dishes with another guy. But by the end of the day, I physically couldn't stand anymore. My legs were giving out from under me. He's like, dude, you can't stand. I'll take over here. I'm like, dude, thank you so fucking much. And I went home. I crawled into the car. I crawled into the house. And I couldn't get up for like a day. I was just on the floor. I didn't think I'd ever get up again. because I couldn't feel my legs. Oh my god, I just could not feel my legs. And I'm thinking, oh god, I have to go back Saturday. So I'm building up all my strength for the next 5 days. Thinking, dear God, this is going to kill me. And I went back. It was Saturday, and I came home, and I collapsed again. And then I had to go back the next day. And thinking, I am going to quit. I can't do this. This is going to kill me. Oh my God. And I made it through somehow. And it went on like that for a while. Now, the people I worked with, they were all pretty cool. I liked 99% of them. Not going to give any names. All the vendors at the flea market, they were cool. Made some good friends, you know. Hung out, you know, before my shift and shit. And, yeah, it was cool. People were good most of the time. It's the people from out of state that were fucking assholes. And they come down in the winter, and they're like, why aren't my chicken wings done? I've been standing here for 30 seconds. It's like, lady, do you want raw chicken wings? Do you want salmonella? Okay, they gotta fucking cook. You're the fifth person in line. Fifth person in line. Calm the fuck down. I couldn't say that without getting fired, but God, I wanted to. And there were a couple people who tried to get me fired, let me tell you. Some real fucking pricks. I can really only remember 2 of them, but I'm pretty sure there were more. But yeah, I worked with good people. They were cool. And, oh my God, the worst times is when we got backed up. We're out of fries or food trays or ice or what the fuck ever. It's like, sometimes I have nightmares about it. It's like, oh God, we're at hot dogs. We need 50 hot dogs now. It's like, oh God. So, things would get hectic. And I did my best, as best I could. But after a month of working there, I realized something about myself. Is that having a job just sucked all the fucking creativity out of me. Like, all of it. I didn't write anymore. I didn't do any of my drawing anymore. Not that I was any good, but it was something. And I lost all my creativity. And, like, I changed a little bit, you know? And I didn't like it. I thought it was fucking horrible. I'm working a 2-day-a-week job that I don't like. And I know people are going to be out there, oh, that's not very much, you're a pussy. Yeah. And I'm like, fuck you. I think I did pretty good for somebody who'd never worked a job before. Alright? And, I worked that job for like 2.5, maybe 3 years. I can't quite remember. And, you know, eventually they let me go. And I don't blame them. And we're still on good terms, you know. Being the big top like this, you know. And, just, I really don't want another fucking job. It's like I know I should have a job, and I need one, and you know, that's the normal thing to do. But, I mean, how do I put it? When I was a kid, there was nothing I really wanted to be. You know, most kids are like, oh, I want to be a cop or firefighter, what the fuck ever. The things I wanted to be were not viable for me. Like, at one point I wanted to be a stand-up comedian. Well, I'm not good talking to people, alright? Especially, you know, live in front of an audience. You know, like I'm doing now. And at one point I wanted to build robots. Well, I'm too fucking stupid to do that. And, what else? Is there anything else I wanted to be? Nah, not really. That's pretty much all I wanted to be. If there was something else, I can't fucking remember it. But, yeah, also, I have a problem with authority figures. Because I have been fucked by a lot of them. It's like I didn't have a problem with my boss, but I had a problem with the idea of a boss. My boss, she was cool. Sometimes I wonder what she's up to. And this is going to be a long video. But yeah, I don't want a fucking job. It's the most soul-crushing, boring, mandatory, stupid thing I've ever had to do. I thought school was boring, but fucking hell. It's like you put the food on the tray, or you type on the computer, or do what the fuck, whatever your job is. Like, when people come up to me and say, oh, I fucking love my job, I do this and what the fuck ever, I'm thinking in my head, that is fucking bullshit. How could anyone like their fucking job? Like, I can't think of a single job where I'd be happy, okay? Maybe if I worked in a bookstore and no one ever came in, you know, maybe I could do that. But other than that, I can't really think of anything. Like, I have no passion for anything. Like, I literally have no passion. I'm the most meh person you can ever meet. It's like, oh, there's war going on. Meh. It's like, I don't fucking care about anything, really. Like, how can I do something and not give a fuck about it, right? Like, I don't want to fucking work. I'd rather kill myself than work at McDonald's. And it's fucking horrible, man. Having a job is fucking horrible. Like, I don't know how people do it. I really don't know how people fucking do it. It blows my fucking mind. I don't know how people do it. I know it's not for me. I cannot stand the idea. I don't like being, like, I used to be cool around people, you know, more people than I am now, but after I lost my job, I did not leave the house for like 6 months to a year, and that fucked me up bad. I am very antisocial. I don't like being around people. I am uncomfortable in groups bigger than 5. Like, if I'm, like, in a crowded store somewhere, I'm like, oh, fuck, there's too many people here. And I don't like it. I don't like talking to people, you know, in real life, and it just makes me nervous. And, after that, I can't imagine having a job, having to fucking talk to people I don't want to talk to, talking to assholes, and fucking deal with these shitheads and shit. I just don't know if I could again. But anyway, this has been my experience with having a job and shit like that. If you have a job and like it, I seriously don't believe you. I don't care what you do or how much you say you like it. I will never believe you. This is pretty much it. Check out my website. You'll find my YouTube, my Twitter, my Facebook, and a bunch of other shit. Look out for more videos coming. And that's going to be it for today's video. Stay fucking awesome. I'll see you next video. Bye.